Greetings, punks, goths, metalheads and herberts, how are you all doing? My name's John and this is the Health Anarchist channel. Well, today I thought I'd do a basics video, how to get into health walking, because health walking is fantastic for you physically and it's fantastic for you mentally as well. So one of the easy ways to start off when you start off health walking is just doing short distances first. Like I did when I first started off health walking, I just walked half a mile a day. But by the time I walked back, that was a mile because it was half a mile each way. So you start off in little steps, it's easy to do. But you can even start off going shorter distances than that to begin with. And the idea is you just add a bit at a time. Like say the first week I walked half a mile, then half a mile back. So I walked a mile a day. The second week I'd walk half a mile and then 100 yards. By the time I get back, that'd be a mile plus 200 yards. And you just carry on adding a little bit extra all the time. So by the time I was at the peak of my health walking, I was walking 5 miles a day, you know, and I was managing that easy and I was losing the weight. Because with me, I had diabetes type 2. I'd just been diagnosed. And because I lost 3 stone in a year just by doing health walking, I reversed that. So I reversed the diabetes, so I don't have to have any tablets or anything. So that was a massive benefit for doing the health walking for me. But health walking can be fantastic for all sorts of conditions, and not only physical, for your mental health as well. For me, it helps me keep above water and sinking totally under with anxiety. So it's very important, and that's why I want to push it, especially to all my punk, goth and metal brothers and sisters out there. I want you guys to be healthy as well, and everybody else. It's just that not many people cover it for alternative people, so I thought I'd do it. So you may be thinking, where do I go walking? I'm always on these really beautiful walks. Not all of them, maybe once or twice I'll go somewhere really special. I do that as a bit of a treat to myself. Most of the time I do the bog standard walks in the local community. Saying that, I have found some that are really quite nice, and I'll go and show you one of those in a minute as an example. Right, well, I'm out at my local park. It's half an hour from where I live to walk here. So if you're just starting off walking, this might be enough for your first week or two, just walking to the park and back, which would be a mile. But as you get a bit stronger and fitter, you might want to explore a bit more, and you probably will. Let's have a look what we can find at the local park, because you have all these new places to explore. So this is Stanford Park in Staley Bridge, and it's got a really nice Victorian grotto, like a folly type thing. We'll just have a quick walk through now. Right, I'm just about halfway through this little grotto in the park, and if you're starting off walking and you're doing it in little stages, doing it gradually, a bit more each week or so, this might be a place to stop now, just on this little bridge thing, and turn back. But I'll just show it you anyway. It's like really cool. It reminds me of that film Labyrinth, and this is one of the things I discovered locally when I started off walking, was all these unusual sculptures hidden in my local park. Now you've got all these little faces hidden in the bridge. It's pretty warm, that one, but that's one of them. Here we have another of the faces down here. The kind of depends which way you're walking, they're easier to see if you look from a certain direction. Here's another one here. Cool, aren't they? Now, I think that was originally some kind of fountain feature, but I think it's long stopped working. I like the way all these sort of flower urns are really overgrown and old looking now. Really cool. Right, I'm just getting to the end of the grotto bit in the park, and that's the end of this section. I'll be going on to the next section. Like I said, if you're starting off in small increments, again, this could be another point to turn back. But there's more. Just over the road from the park, there's a little path by the lakes, and it's a really good example of an extendable walk, this one, because it shows you how you can keep adding to your walks. and this one's a really nice one. So when you start off walking for health, there's no need to, manage more than you can cope with. Just do it a bit at a time. Like I said, maybe 200 yards extra a week and it'll soon build up. But when you first start off, even that first half mile is a massive progress, because it's half a mile that you wasn't doing previously, and you'll soon get your miles up to where you want to be. So not only is it healthy, good for you mentally and good for you physically, it's also really interesting. This park where I am now, well, the lakes beyond the park, there's a lot of history to them. There's actually an old workhouse here at the hospital, and once I found out about that, I did a load of research about that, and it was really fascinating reading all the old records and stuff. So that was just over the other side of the lake where that chimney is. That's where the workhouse was, and the present day hospital's on the same site today. So walking is so good for your health. Physically, it helped me get rid of diabetes type 2. It can help you lose weight. It's good for your heart. It's good for a lot of things. So when I talk about losing weight for health, I'm talking about losing a healthy amount of weight. I'm not talking about like starving yourself and going stick thin, because I'm not interested in that. You just need to be a healthy weight. You don't have to be any perfect size. I don't think there is a perfect size, but if you feel healthier within yourself, that's a massive win. So walking is great for your mental health as well, and if you suffer from depression or anxiety and similar things, walking can be really beneficial to you. I'm not saying it's going to cure you, but it'll take the edge off it and make it a little bit easier to live with. And you're also being stimulated with pleasant, quiet, relaxing surroundings most of the time. And it's just beneficial to get out. If you think, after all, human beings are a type of ape really, and our natural environment was outdoors in nature. So it's only makes sense that it's going to make you feel better being outdoors in nature. So this bit, the end, these fields where the Manchester Regiment used to train, it's a really nice part of the walk. It's usually pretty quiet. You might get the odd dog walker, but I like this bit because you get all sorts of wildlife here. Mainly birds. You get quite a few unusual types of birds. What I said about us being a type of animal as human beings and benefiting from being in our natural environment, it's always a bonus seeing wildlife. I always find it very uplifting. So like I was saying at the start of this video, all you need to do really is to make a start and get out the door. You don't need any fancy equipment. All you need is a reasonable pair of footwear, a coat and an umbrella if it's bad weather, and bring a drink along with you and a snack, and that's basically all you need. So we've actually come quite far now since we started in the urban area near the park. We've come all the way through, and we're actually transitioning into a rural area now. So it's just amazing where you can get with a short walk. So health is wealth, as the old saying goes. And if I can encourage somebody or inspire somebody who's watching my channel to get out and get fitter and healthier and get a better quality of life for themselves, I will do. And that's what I'm all about on this channel. And if I can help one of my punk brothers or sisters or goths or metal people, any of our tribe basically, then that's an even bigger bonus for me. Right, I've just reached the turnaround part of this walk, so I'll be heading off towards home now. By the time I get home, it'll be about 3.5 miles that I've walked, which isn't a bad little health walk. I've just used this walk to help illustrate what I'm talking about when you start out doing health walks. Right, I'll see you at home in a minute after I've had a sit down and a cup of tea. So we're back at Health Anarchist HQ. I hope you enjoyed today's video and coming out for a little walk with me. If you did enjoy it, please don't forget to give us a like and subscribe. Keep yourself very safe, and I'll see you on the next video. Take care. Bye.